right, and let's talk about how we use determinants to find the solution to the system, okay? So, Cramer's rule says that, because remember, a solution to the system, we're looking for an ordered pair, agreed? So Cramer's rule says that you can find the x by dividing the determinant of x over the determinant. And you can find y by the determinant of y over the determinant. So here is basically what it's saying. If I look at my system, okay, and I set up my regular, I would have A, B, S, C, D, and T. There's my regular matrix. Agreed? Okay. So when I would do a regular determinant, that would mean that I would be using the A, B, C, D, right? Okay. What Cramer's rule says is to find d of x, the determinant for your x value, you replace your x column with the total column. This is the x, this is the y, this is my total column, right? So you replace you find the determinant of the total column, and so I would have ST, and my BD stays the same. Okay? And then to find x, you would just divide your d of x by your determinant. Okay? So, looks a little more complicated than it really is. Right, Mel? You don't look happy. Okay, so first step, let's write my augmented matrix. Okay, so I have 3, -2, and 4. I have 6, 1, and 13. Do we agree with that? Okay, this is my x column, that's my y column. We'll call that my total column. Okay? All right, so find the array for the determinant. Well, just the regular determinant would be 3, -2, 6, and 1. Agreed? Okay, so if I solve for that, my determinant would be 3 minus a -12. So the determinant is 15. Everybody with me so far? Okay. Okay, now to find my x, I'm going to take the array for my determinant, and I'm going to replace my x row with my total row. Okay. And then my y row stays exactly the same. Does that make sense so far? And then you just find your determinant your normal way. So I'm going to have 4 times 1 minus -2 times 13. So my d of x is going to be 4 plus 26, which is 30. Good? And then Cramer's rule says, I'm going to skip step 4 for a minute, to find my solutions, I just divide the determinant of x, which was 30, by my regular determinant, which is 15. And so x is going to be 2. So I have half of my ordered pairs. And then you do the same thing for y, except for what do you think you're going to replace this time? The y column. Yeah, so this time my x column stays the same, but the y column changes to the totals. And I'd have d of y is equal to 3 times 13 minus 4 times 6 so 3 times 13 is going to give me 39 minus 24. So the d of y is 15. Good so far? Okay, so that means to find my y, my d of y was 15. I divide it by my determinant of 15. So that means y is equal to 1. Make sense? Okay, so what I want to do, we've got some practice problems here. Let's pass these out. Do you want to do one more together?
Yeah.